In this session, we will talk about different types of Google applications. Many of you are using these applications in your day-to-day academic purpose or for other professional purposes. But to start with the advanced part, one should know some basic about e-content development. So we start with our first day with different types of Google applications. As you all know, Google provide us with different applications which we can use for our education purpose. So there are n number of applications that Google is giving us, but out of those applications for our educational purpose, we are going to explore these many applications. For that, in which Google Docs is there, Google Sheets, Google Slide, Google Sites, by using which we can prepare our own website for ourselves or for our college or institution. Then we can prepare a Google form for our questionnaire designing. And then in this course also, we are going to study one learning management system on which you can float your own massive open online course. And that platform which we are going to use is nothing but Google Classroom. And there are various other applications of Google that we can explore one by one. In this session, we are going to study Google Document and its utilities which we can use for preparation of our e-content and other documents as well. So the first Google application that we are going to study today is Google Docs. This Google Docs, or we can call it as Google Document, it is nothing but more or less it is similar to your Microsoft Word document, but it is having some key features which is not present in our Microsoft Word. So let's begin with our Google document. This Google document session I have divided into two videos. In first video, that is a current video, we will understand about the Google document and what are the advantages of Google document which are not present with our Microsoft Word. In second consecutive video, we will talk about different 8 utilities of Google document, or we can say different features of Google document which are listed in this particular site. So these utilities we are going to study one by one. But first of all, we will understand what are the aspects that Google document is having, but not with the Microsoft Word. So first we will go on understanding about the Google document. So friends, let's start with creation of our first Google document. To start with, first of all, the first step is there are different ways by which you can enter into a Google document, but a simplified way we can study. That is nothing but first step is log into your Gmail account. After logged in your Gmail account, just go to Google Apps. So the second step is click on Google Apps. Then in Google Apps, you have to click on Google Drive. After clicking on Google Drive, this much part we have already explored while creating or while uploading our file into the drive. So same step you have to perform. First step is login in your Gmail account. Second step is click on Google application. The third step is click on Google Drive. After clicking on Google Drive, here you will get a new option, this part. So you have to click on this new tab. After clicking on new tab, here is a word that is Google Docs. This Google Docs is having two subheadings, a blank document and from a template. Out of these two, you have to click on blank document. See, this is the interface of your Google document. It is more or less similar to that of your Word document. You are familiar with all these tabs because we are routinely using Microsoft Word. But apart from normal Microsoft Word utilities, there are some key features. In this session, we are going to study the important aspect which is not available with our Microsoft Word document, and that aspect is nothing but a share. First, we will go to this share utility, and later on in upcoming video, we will talk about different other key features of Google document. So first of all, whenever you start with creation of your first document, the first and the important step is you have to give name to your document. Initially, by default, there is untitled document. So to start typing here, you have to click on this box so that you can type the name of the document. For example, I am writing demo document. Demo document workshop. See, here you have to remember, we are doing all the changes, whatever we are carried out here work, this complete task is saved in Google Drive. There is no need to save it time to time by Control S or some other features. Whatever changes you are going to make in this particular file, it is automatically saved in your Google Drive. After naming your document, now you have to prepare a content. For example, I am writing or some other parts also you can do. I am just for practice, I am writing hello, how are you? So you can make this content, you can change the font size, you can change the type of a font, you can make it bold like our Microsoft Word, nothing is new in this. Then you can change the color of the text and so on. You can make it center, you can make it justified alignment, right alignment, left alignment, whatever type of editing you want, you can do it, which is more or less or exactly similar to that of Microsoft Word. But the important feature is you can share this document with any of your faculty members or your fellow colleagues, and at the same time, over the same document, number of people can work on it and they can edit it, they can make changes in it, and we can see at what time which person has gone through this document and what type of changes has been made by which person. So for that, we have to click on share option. Right now, as I am designing this document, so this document is now at private mode and it is only private to me. But now if I want to share it with my colleague, and if she or he wants to add some corrections or some points within the same document, so that particular person can edit this document by using this share link. So how you are going to study this? If your document is completely ready, then click on share. After clicking on share, a new window will pop up. After clicking on share option, these two are the important aspect which anyone has to understand. The first one is share with people and group. If you are sharing with someone, right now I am logging to my college ID, but I am sharing this document to my personal mail. So to whom you want to share it, with your fellow colleagues or some other participants, you have to type the mail ID of that particular person. For example, I am sharing this document to my personal mail ID. Now, the key feature is this part. The person to whom you are sharing this document, which type of rights you want to give him or her regarding this document. Only you want to share this document to your colleague only for viewing purpose, then you can click on as a viewer, or you are sharing this document with your colleague for editing this document or to give him or her right for edition, then you can click on editor. That means right now I have shared this document with this particular person, and this person is having right to edit, to make any sort of changes in this current document. Fine. And then click on send. So I have shared this particular document with my colleague, and I have given her a right to edit this document or make changes in this particular document. So this share link is very important, and this feature is not available with our Microsoft Word. So in next video, we will talk about different utilities or different key features which is present in Google document. Thank you.